Alright everyone, so this is our first video. We just did a setup. It's basically a version of DWC, deep water culture, but with a little bit of a twist for the bucket over here inside the grow tin. I'll explain that when we get to it. But I'm just doing a test run. Basically just got water inside these buckets, just making sure there's no leaks and so forth. And while we're doing that, I'll just explain it. So, just sitting outside the tent, I'm going to have the reservoir bucket. This is going to have all the water and nutrients. It's just a 5-gallon pail. The 5-gallon pail is white, clear, but I taped it up to kind of give it some darkness to prevent any light from getting in when I can. So what I have inside the bucket right now is just water. I've got a few things going on here. I have an aerator, which is at the bottom. It's a bubbler. It's going to oxygenate the water and the nutrients. It's good. What I also have in there is I have a little pump. The pump actually does 40 gallons an hour, which is a heck of a lot. We actually don't need that much, but that was the kind of smallest pump we could buy at the time. So I have the water and nutrients. It's going to be coming through this line here, and it's going to go around the side of the tent, and it's going to come through this hole down here. It's going to come up and go into a hole that I drilled into the side of the bucket, and it goes right into the netting, right down there. It's going to be like a steady stream, I hope. I might do a trickle. I'm still trying to figure that out. But in this netting area, I'm actually going to be putting these clay pellets, which are, this version's a hydrotin. So right now, I'm going to fill that up, and then I'll have the plant, the seedling, when it's big enough, in there as well. The hydrotin is going to suck up all the nutrients and water, and it's going to provide it to the plant, and I'll be good to go, and I'll just get it to grow. So this is the twist. What I have in here is I actually don't have the bucket full of water. I just basically have the water dripping. I had a buddy that did something similar to this, so we're going to give this a try. So basically I'm going to have about 1 inch to 2 inches of water at the bottom of the bucket, as you can see. And when it gets over top of the return line, the water's going to go down that return line through this tube here, and it's going to go back into the res tank. And then obviously it's going to get oxygenated again. It's just going to recirculate itself. So inside the tent, I also got my fan down here at the bottom, which is going to move the humidity around the tent. And I got my humidifier, which seems a bit dirty right now, which is the rest of the tent as well. I got to clean it up before we start using it. And as you can see also, above the water line, the return line, I have this like sheath. What I realized is you actually need to have something over top of a clear line because of this grow light. This grow light is actually going to get stuff to grow inside here, like algae, and you don't want that in your water. It'll really mess with stuff in the nutrients, or I've been told anyway. So, on another note, what I have at the bottom here is this is going to be basically what I need to flush the whole system every week. I attach a hose to this, and I just put a bucket underneath the bucket to bring it up, or a stool, I mean, and then I let gravity take its course from the hose, and it's going to go right into my drain over here, right next to the aerator. Yeah, this place, like I said, is a little bit messy. I got cables over here, just kind of playing with stuff. But yeah, this is all going to be cleaned up, and we should be good to go. And as we go and as I transplant, I'll put up a video of that. And actually, I will show you the seedling. I planted 24 hours ago in this rapid rooter, it's called. I basically let the seed sit in a cup for 24 hours of water. I took the seed out, I wrapped it in some napkins, or yeah, I guess napkins, and I let the taproot come out. And yeah, once the taproot was about an inch, just over an inch, I put the seed right inside of the rapid rooter. I put the taproot facing down and the shell facing up. Within 24 hours, the seeds actually come through, and you can see it. It's actually doing quite well. Sorry, the humidity inside of it is a little bit tough to see. But yeah, inside here I got obviously my, this is the humidome, and then my LED light. I can discuss this stuff more in depth in regards to exactly what's going on with this LED light, but I've been told to leave it on for, you know, almost up to 2 weeks. And as you can see, I'm starting to lift the LED light up ½ inch at a time, basically because I want to get that little seedling to kind of grow and get bigger, and I want it to reach up a bit because I want this a bit bigger. I actually just tried planting one about a month ago and it didn't quite work out, so we're doing this a different method now. But yeah, wait for another week and 2 weeks, and we'll transplant and I'll do another video.